Hawkeye Episode 2 is currently available on Disney Plus right now, and this time around, Hawkeye and Kate Bishop are stuck together after Kate Bishop eavesdropped at an auction, and now a bunch of bad guys are after her, and he has to do what he can to save her, figure out where the Ronin suit that she took is, and basically try to do his best to get home before Christmas to his family, trying to deal with all this stuff. So he has to deal with a gang war. He has to deal with an inexperienced kid who's a big fan of his, and he is having to deal with his family issues. So there's a lot of things going on with Hawkeye in just one night, and it was all the fault of Kate Bishop. And I love how this episode clearly shows how inexperienced she is as a fighter. And while we are not at the part where he's going to take her in and train her, you could tell that she does have a bit of experience and is able to do few cool stuff and help out a little bit. But definitely Hawkeye is more experienced with him catching a fiery thing and just throwing it back at the bad guys with a clear shot. Classic Hawkeye, and I love it. Action bits like that are what make this entertaining, but mostly it's the dialogue and the back and forth between the characters. It is definitely the Marvel brand of humor, though I think here it is written a lot better. It's a lot funnier, mostly because the setting and tone of the show is supposed to be a lot more fun. It was able to jive a lot better than something a little more serious, like say Falcon the Winter Soldier or Shang-Chi, where those movies are not serious. They're definitely fun, but sometimes the humor compared to the serious aspects of those films, of the film and the show, they just don't mesh as well. But here it jives a lot better and makes the Christmas setting and action feel a lot more fun here. We get to see a lot more Kate Bishop being resentful against her future stepfather, though I do have to say that aspect of this episode is so far something that I've seen before, where the kid is not excited about the new step-parent coming in, and somehow the step-parent is probably the bad guy. I just hope that they do something unique with it throughout the rest of the show. So I'm not going to count it as a valid criticism yet. But so far from what I'm seeing here, it's just something that I've seen many times done before. But hopefully they do something unique with it. Overall, I still had a really good time with this episode. It is definitely going to the bridge gap, the filler episode between the last and the next one next week. But for the most part, I had a really good time, and I definitely recommend this episode and the first one. So far, Hawkeye, pretty good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys next time.